Disclaimer, copyrights enforced. The following is based on true events, facts, fiction, second-party observations, nonsense, hearsay, bullshit. You be the judge. One thing we guarantee is 100% pure entertainment. All names, places, persons, and things, etc. have been changed for privacy issues. This show is R-rated, may contain obscene language, nudity, not for persons under 18. Please listen responsibly. I'm ready, bros. I'm ready. Welcome, Blow Hard, Talk Hard here. Julian and
Sabrina.
Sabrina's back. How you doing, babe?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm okay. You're looking good today.
Oh, thank
Tanned?
you.
You got tan? Where'd you go? Tanning?
Outside?
It was hot. Yeah, it's been hot.
Yeah, it's a real
Funny
hot.
thing is, I took a 2-day little escapade on Wednesday and Thursday at a hotel. It was like 22 last week. And every time you came out of the pool, the wind would hit you on the back. And I was like, fucking bitch. And then when we came back, now it's 30 again. Like, look at the luck we have. And that was the only, like, supposed little vacation I was going to take.
Yeah.
Like, what else could I do, right?
Right.
Like, but it was just, today, how hot is your ass out there? Like,
Oh my God, it's got to be, there's no way it's less than 30.
38 with the humidity, right?
What? Oh my God.
It says producer Pat, weatherman, speak.
I don't know.
Forget about it too long.
Yeah, we tried. We tried.
We tried to get him involved, listeners, but he's not here. He's not here. He's sleeping.
I was in a fridge all day.
Oh, that's right. He works in a fridge. Whatever the fuck that means. Okay, you know what I was wanting to talk about today? A couple of stories, a couple of alcohol things, and fantasy dates. You've heard of both, right? No.
Yeah.
Have you? The alcohols I know you have.
The alcohols I know
You're
about.
a phone girl. You
Right.
did the phones before, but did you ever book a fantasy date?
No. What's that?
Well, it's like the whole package, but we'll get into that one after. Like, I want to do the alcohol one first because this is not really like an alcohol good. It's an alcohol bad.
Okay.
Like you know what I mean? Like girls have to be aware.
Well, yeah.
But they put themselves in positions where they get blindfolded or they let themselves get handcuffed. And now this guy's like, okay, he's a regular or he's a whatever. But guys just, what's that word I'm looking for? You know when you get excited too much and you don't think for that second?
Right.
Do you want that? Because it is a valid excuse. I lose momentary lapse of fucking mentalness, whatever, stupidity.
Right.
You could claim that in court, believe it or not.
No, I know. You can claim insanity.
Yeah, for that second though.
Right.
Because I just lost it. That's why I shot that guy, because I just went mental. I just lost it.
Right.
Just for that second. I'm not crazy like all the time. Just anger, rage, depression, whatever the hell people have. Like sometimes people like my buddy. Oh, and I know he listens to the show. He told me this, but this is a true story. The bikers, the bicycles, they go on. You ride a bike, right?
Yeah.
Okay, look, you don't ever meet him. He went, so this, one time, this fucking young girl, I didn't even do nothing to her. I swear to God, I was just driving straight. She fucking slams my car in the hood. She goes, go fuck your mother.
Oh.
My blood rage, I go, who talks like this?
Right.
I was so stunned. She said this to me. And I pulled up beside her, I go, hey, where did you learn how to speak like this? Go tell me to go fuck myself, fuck off, whatever the words you want to use.
Right.
But I never say that to anybody. That is a bad thing to say.
I don't think I've ever said that to anybody.
It's not part of the vocabulary of a normal person. But that's how it makes momentary lapse of craziness. Because if she was fucking a guy or something, I would have fucking killed her maybe. Or him. Yeah. But getting back to my buddy, same thing. This guy was on the bike over there under a bridge. He sort of cut him off. So my buddy goes, yeah. With his truck, he drove fast, hit his tire, knocked him down. The guy get out of the car. The guy gets off the bike. My buddy gets out of the car.
Yeah.
So this guy's thinking, hey, what the fuck? He goes, what the fuck? Started pounding him in the face.
The cyclist?
My buddy started hitting the cyclist on the face, pounding him, you fucking piece of. He started giving him the beating. And then he got back in his car, my buddy in his truck, rolled over his bike. Reversed it back over his bike, destroyed his bike.
Oh my God.
By this time, the cops are here now.
Well, yeah.
And he got charged, whatever, aggravated assault. He had to pay 10 grand for the guy's brand new bike. He had to go to rage management or anger management classes. But that guy there on that bike will never fucking say anything again. Right?
Right.
He learned his lesson, right?
I mean, I don't feel like that's the takeaway, but
it's
all right.
It's not the takeaway, but I like the takeaway. The girl told me to go fuck my... If she was a guy, I think I would have did the same thing. Because I was ready to explode.
See, I was riding my bike down...
You're a girl. See, girls get away with it. Guys can't do that shit.
No, but like let me finish. So I was driving my bike down Kensington Market, lived on the street in Kensington Market, which is very like
Tight.
It's tight. It's low traffic in terms of vehicles. Like there's not a lot of cars drive through there. It's not a convenient place.
Now it's not.
It's a lot of pedestrians and it's a lot of cyclists. So this fucking old guy, and I mean he's not that old. He's probably in like mid-50s, is walking down the middle of the street and blocking the way because it's super tight. And I go, "Excuse me."
You're on your bike?
Yeah. And he turns.
And he's walking.
Yeah, and he's walking.
Okay.
And I just go, "Excuse me," and he turns around, and he goes, "It's called sharing, bitch."
Wow, that guy's a fucking retard too.
And so I just put on like
Sharing what? The sidewalk?
No, the fucking road.
The road?
It's like, hey, I'm supposed to be on the road, you fucking asshole. You got on the sidewalk. Like it's called like respecting our own space. But anyway, so
Just the way he acted. Wow, these people are crazy.
So I turned around and I just went, "Have a beautiful day."
And what did he say?
I didn't. I was gone by that point. But it's like, what am I gonna do?
See, he told a girl that too. Hey, wow. Like, see, I wouldn't have the balls to talk to you like that.
Oh, men say fucking awful shit to me.
Yeah,
all
but
the
I'm
time.
just not that guy. Like, we're
know.
brought up the right way. Like, you know what? If it was like I said, if it was a guy, he was dead. Fuck my mother. Yeah, okay. Here, but to tell you whatever the fuck he just said to you, what did he call you?
Call me a bitch
For no reason.
for saying excuse me.
Yeah, that's for no reason.
Yeah,
that's
for no fucking reason.
Okay, I don't know how we got on this topic, but okay, bikers, cyclists, be careful. We're out there watching.
Jeez.
We're watching you. I'll give you another. Okay, last one about the bike. This guy, so I was working at this place at a hotel actually. So we were there overnights and the boss comes in at 5 a.m, but he rides his bike to work. And it's dark at 5 a.m in the winter or the fall. He's going, I went down this hill, this guy almost hit me on the bike. And I'm like, he's like telling me the story. And he goes, I was like so mad. And I'm like, yeah. And then he goes, you know, he thought I wasn't going to agree with him. That guy's an idiot.
Yeah.
I go, good. I go, he should have fucking hit you. And he looked at me like this, like I was crazy. Like he thought I was going to agree with him and say, yeah, that guy's an asshole on the car.
Yeah.
But I was like, good, I wish he hit you. And he looked at me like, this guy's fucked up. Like, because I just mental with these kind of bikers. They think they own the road. But anyways, moving forward. We were talking about the girls with the L calls and the bad ones. The guys
right.
are like, when you answer the phones, I don't know if you remember a couple of them, but there was this one guy, like he was like a real prominent, like he was actually like he had like a good job, whatever. And but he like, what was that movie when they did the whips and the stuff?
The whips and 50 Shades of Grey.
Yes. So he got her a little bit tipsy. She's not a big drinker. And then the next day she went home, she was like covered in bruises, she said. Like not big bruises, but
still,
little marks, right? So the guy wanted to book again, and she didn't want to do it. And then she told me, why did you tell me this before? Because that's crazy. Like, you can't let it, like, you know. But again, that's why. Another one, the guy put handcuffs on her. She goes, okay, cool.
What? That's so dumb. You're doing
And this guy, I don't think we even knew him very well.
You're doing a potentially dangerous job. You have to keep your wits about you. You have to be smart
Hands
about
and
it.
eyes have to be always free and open.
Yes.
Yeah. Blindfold, okay, you know what he did? He spit on her and was taking pictures. And then a video of it with his phone.
Oh my God.
And then she freaked. And I'm like, okay, this guy's a retard.
Well, I
got to stop saying that word. But you know what? When you use that kind of, when you're doing those kind of things, but again.
That's absolutely insane. You can't mistreat people like that. And
but that's why you shouldn't trust everybody. Again, this other one, 20 times, see, regular, like the top. Please, let me blindfold you, please.
No.
After finally she gave in, 21th time. So you'd figure you know somebody 20 times, right?
Right.
Seeing me 20 times?
Yeah.
So you finally give in. What do I do? Start banging you doggy style, take off the condom while I'm doing it, and I come inside you. She fucking went mental. And she goes, I don't know why I I gave in. And then I told her, I obviously talked to the guy, and he goes, no, I knew, you know, he was like the baby, he was broke or he lied.
Yeah.
But again, why would you get blindfolded? Because again, she trusted him 20 times. So again, went offside a little bit, but whose fault is that? Like, you gotta not do it, right?
Well, I mean, it's his fault.
No. Why? Yeah, but the girl's gotta be, like you said.
But like.
You can't give these guys an inch. Not these guys, sorry, let's not clarify everybody. There's certain people, they're all, the 99% are beautiful gentlemen. They're good guys. Nobody does stuff like that. They respect the boundaries of the game. But 1%,
it's just not a risk. It's just not a risk
Yeah,
that's worth
because
taking because it can go fucking south.
Well, if you see somebody 20 times in a year or whatever, and then you figure you have a relationship, a trust kind of a thing, right? So it's not really her fault, but you see when you give us somebody a potential, it could backfire. But again, just to clarify, the guys in the whatever you want to call them, even myself included, 99% just want to have fun and go home.
Yeah.
But the 1% can sometimes fuck up your mind.
Well, yeah, it's because they got some subconscious shit going on that they don't have that they don't have an outlet for, and they figure if I'm paying, then it's not that big of a deal if
it is
I
a
do
big
it.
deal,
But it's like it is a big deal. You're not allowed to. You can't purchase somebody else's.
Well, if you want to pay for that certain thing, I guess you can go try to find somebody for that certain thing you're looking for. I don't know if it exists, but to each his own. But on that note, we're going to come back. I want to talk about fantasy dates. You ever heard of those, right?
I've heard it said, but I can imagine what it is, but I don't know
details.
details.
Like an alcohol, but it's got a little bit more flavor to it, right? Longer time, whatever, but very interesting. We'll get back into that when we get back. Let's take a little commercial break. Ding, ding.
Hey, listeners. Thank you for listening to us. This is Reimer and
Sabrina.
And if you like what you hear, please let us know by liking and subscribing to the podcast.
Reach out to us at blowhardtalkhard@gmail.com or through Instagram and Twitter because we love hearing what you think and interacting with you. So, that's it for now.
Thank you. And till then, Reimer and
Sabrina.
We're out.
Perfect. Welcome back, listeners. Julian here with his co-host, the beautiful
Sabrina.
Tanda. Don't ask me, people. I think I'm losing it today, the heat. But no, she's very, very beautiful, very lovely.
Thank you.
Look at our website. I put the little caricature. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, did you see it? It's nice.
It's cute.
It's cute. Yeah. Check it out. It's pretty funny. blowhardtalkhard.com.
That's the one.
That's the one. Before we went to commercial, fantasy dates. You said you did, you didn't? What were you saying?
I can imagine what it is, but you break it down for me.
Yeah, you must have the gist. Like you pay, but this includes like a social thing too.
Okay.
So like we'll go maybe to I don't have anybody to go with, so we'll go watch a concert, an opera. We'll go to Niagara Falls. We'll go fucking
whatever the activity is you want to do.
Yeah, maybe he has like a dinner to go to or something, and he needs like a company, right? But then you always ended up with 2 hours in the room to play, and you sleep over sometimes or whatever. It depends on how much you pay.
Right.
This guy used to go every day to go to Niagara Falls, like pay and take her to the falls.
Huh.
That was his thing. I don't know what the fuck
they
did there.
I mean, maybe go to the casino.
I never asked. That's a good idea.
That's probably what they're doing. That's what I think a lot of.
I was
going to
say he was Asian, so probably, but then everybody's going to say that's a very discriminatory comment. But there is a lot of them there, and I go there myself, so fuck it, right? It's true. It's a fact. It's not a. Everybody goes to the casino, anyways. Just drop it. But yeah, I don't know if they went to the casino, to be honest. But this guy, this one that we're going to talk about is hilarious.
Okay.
Because this guy bought Raptor tickets. He was a big Raptor fan, so he bought them beginning of the season, which is October, November.
Okay.
Way before the Corona hit or the COVID hit. So the game was for last week.
Okay.
In Toronto. Mm-hmm. But obviously they're not playing because
COVID. Corona. Yeah.
And they're playing hockey here or whatever. So they went to the room instead and they watched it on TV.
Okay, well there's a compromise, I guess.
Well, the tickets are no good.
Right.
I don't know if he got his money. I guess they probably paid money back, right, Pat? Yeah, probably got your refund. So, but again, he had the hotel booked and everything. It was like an overnighter.
Yeah.
They were going to go to the Raptor game originally. They were going to go to, I think, Barbarian Steakhouse, have a nice meal. Yeah, this guy's a very nice person. But
send him my way.
Yeah, fuck. Where is this?
I don't know. I don't know how this story's going to end.
No, that's good. It's good. It's a good story. It's a good story. Okay. It's a good story. Oh, this guy was a class guy. Kind of funny, but I guess it's nothing really bad.
I just want to go to Barbarians.
Yeah, $100 steak with no potato, nothing. But yeah, it's very nice there, actually. We'll go one time.
All right.
In the near future. You're invited, Pat?
Well, I assume I'm here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
to be determined.
We'll see what happens, how we feel that day. But so anyways, he got the room, nice hotel, the Sheraton, ordered room service, the works.
Right.
So, she got her dressed in her sexy lingerie, heels. And he was lying on the couch, and I think, as she told me, they had like a suite, so they had a couch, living room, and a bedroom. So they're watching the Raptor game on TV.
Right.
And she's playing along. So he just starts reaching her and touching her ass. And she's jumping up and down, pretending, she's enjoying the game. Actually, she did say she likes basketball.
Well, there you go.
I think she said that. But anyways, doesn't really matter, right?
Right.
So all of a sudden he's touching her. She goes, next thing you know, he stuck out his thumb. And I sat on his thumb. And every time the Raptors are going up and down the court, like I was jumping up and down his thumb.
Oh my God.
Exactly. She goes, I came all over his thumb.
Well, okay. Well, holy shit. That's a feat.
Well, not
That's
really if you think about it. You can finger a girl, she comes. This guy, he thumbed her.
Yeah, but I mean,
During the Raptor game, the Raptors
are
going they're going down the court to score. She jumped and got excited. They scored. Thumbed her.
Well, all right.
And in the meantime, he was jerking it. She said he was laughing. I was like, holy fuck. So he thumbed you?
I've heard of fisting. I've never heard of
No,
thumbing.
that's why I said this is it's a funny story because I've never done anything like that either. But it's
Yeah.
kind of amusing, no?
I'm highly amused.
Yeah, that's why I thought it'd be funny. He thumbed her. And I go, how big was his thumb? She goes, what does that mean? I go, I don't know. She goes, like your hand? I go, okay, so not that big, like regular 2 inches, whatever a thumb is. I don't know.
That's so funny.
Excuse me. Yeah, it was pretty funny. But again, very nice guy. So they eat, whatever. But during the fantasy dates, you're supposed to get, when you do a sleepover, 6 to 7 hours of sleep, no touch.
Okay. Well, that's a reasonable policy.
Because otherwise, every 2 minutes, I can't get up and try to bang you. You know what I mean? It's not fucking. Otherwise, unless you paid for that,
Right.
maybe she would. But they didn't. So through the night, all of a sudden, this guy starts jerking it
Okay.
around 3 in the morning. I don't just pretend I know the time.
Yeah.
And now it's the no touching time.
Right.
So what does he do? All of a sudden, she's sleeping. He puts his arm underneath her and tries to flip her over him onto the other side of the bed.
What?
And he can go to this side.
You think you're going to be able to subtly do that without waking somebody
He
up?
woke her up, and then she goes, what's going on? He goes, I'm a righty. She goes, what do you mean? He was trying to jerk off with his left hand and touch her a little, but he couldn't because he's a righty. You get it?
Oh
So he wanted to move her on the other side of the bed and go on that side of the bed.
God.
And he should have done that originally, but they just, because it was a hotel,
Yeah.
he just picked the side. So he tried to not disturb her. He tried to pick her up and flip her over onto his side and go under. But in the meantime, like you said, he woke her.
Yeah.
She goes, what are you doing? She goes, I'm a righty. He goes there. She goes, you're a what? Like she was confused what the fuck he was saying because they had a few drinks, whatever. And again, harmless fun. He just went over, he jerked off, he went back to bed.
Oh my gosh.
But he goes, I'm a righty. And he tried to flip her over without waking her. That's got to be, I think that's hilarious.
It's ridiculous.
But again, good guy. Like he didn't try to force her. Like, like he wasn't like waking her every 2, whatever. If I was there, I would have fucking woke her up every 5 minutes.
Jesus. Like if I was there, I would have broken the rules that I.
Yeah, obviously. What fucking sleep? You don't need sleep. What sleep? You can sleep when you go home. Yeah, he gave her the thumb earlier than whatever they did, but then at night he felt the urge, so he respected the rule and he tried to lift her over him. I guess she's 100 pounds, so he thought he could do it.
Yeah.
But maybe his left arm wasn't too strong. I don't know, because I'm a righty. Anyways, you had to. The way she told me, I was like, I got to tell this people the story. She goes, yeah, go ahead. And I was like, okay, fantasy. And in the morning, they wake up, nice full breakfast. I think they bang it up one more time. By 12 o'clock, bye-bye, check out everything. Yeah. That's a fantasy date, Raptor game.
That sounds like kind of the dream.
It's fun.
Yeah, that sounds like
You pay for it though, eh?
What do you mean?
The Raptor tickets cost, the dinner cost.
Yeah.
The
I'm talking about from the girls' perspective.
Very good,
I would way rather do that a couple every once in a while.
Well, yeah, but again, you have to remember the guy's a big part of that, right? If he's a nice person, it's a good thing. And usually they are. I shouldn't say that, but sometimes a guy, a little bit. That's on the expensive side. But yeah, you know what? I won't even say that. No, they're usually they're pretty cool. And you know what? For us to even agree for a girl to go do something like that, we got to really check him out to make sure he's like a decent person, right? Because you never know, right? The fucking thumb might turn into a fucking something else, right? So.
I don't want to.
No. It was all good, but it was funny. He thumbed her, then he told her he's a righty, and he tried to push her over. I was like, wow, this guy's a trooper. He respected her time, her sleep, her beddy time.
Right.
And
her beddy time.
He thumbed her for the Raptor game.
Well, there you go. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up, everybody. Thumbs up, listeners. Anyways, on that note, I think this week's wrap. Sabrina, what's the word? You got any plans this weekend?
No, I don't have any plans.
Me neither.
I thought I was gonna have some, and they got a little interrupted. So now I'm open. Now I'm making new ones.
That's it. Just don't get thumped. All right, good. Sorry about that. I had to say it. Anyways, Julian,
And Sabrina.
we're out, people. Listeners, have a good one.
See, a couple rough drafts. We got it.